As Pharaoh grew closer, the Israelites looked back and saw the Egyptians marching toward them. The Israelites were terrified and cried out to the Lord. They said to Moses, "Weren't there enough graves in Egypt that you would take us away to die like this in the desert? What have you done to us by bringing us out of Egypt like this? Didn't we tell you the same thing in Egypt? Leave us alone. Let us work for the Egyptians. It would have been better for us to die working for the Egyptians than to die in the desert." But Moses said to the people, "Don't be afraid. Stand your ground and watch the Lord rescue you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again." And then the Lord said to Moses, "Why do you cry out to me? The Israelites get moving. As for you, lift up your shepherd's rod and stretch out your hand over the sea and split it into two so the Israelites can go into the sea on dry ground." Then Moses stretched out his arm over the sea. The Lord pushed the sea back by a strong east wind all night, turning the sea into dry land. The waters were split in two. The Israelites walked into the sea on dry ground. The waters formed a wall on their right and on their left. The Egyptians chased him and went into the sea after him. All of Pharaoh's horses, chariots, and cavalry. As morning approached, the Lord looked down on the Egyptian camp from the column lighting the cloud that drew over the Egyptian camp. The Lord jammed their chariot wheels so they could not turn easily. The Egyptians said, "Let us get away from the Israelites, because the Lord is fighting them against Egypt for them." Then the Lord said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand over the sea so that the water comes back and covers the Egyptians and their chariots and their cavalry." So Moses stretched out his hand over the sea. At daybreak, the sea returned to its normal depth. The Egyptians were driving toward it, and the Lord tossed the Egyptians into the sea. The waters returned and covered the chariots and the cavalry. Pharaoh's entire army had followed them into the sea. None of them remained. The Israelites, however, walked on dry ground through the sea. The waters formed a wall for them on their right hand and on their left. The Lord rescued Israel from the Egyptians that day. Israel saw the Egyptians dead on the seashore. Israel saw the amazing power of the Lord against the Egyptians. The people were in awe of the Lord, and they believed the Lord and his servant Moses.